Okay. Hello guys, Legendable 101 here. This time with a little special review, season 1 Altered Carbon. I'm here with my sister.
Tisha Salmon. You find me on Twitter at Tisha Salmon and on YouTube, The Spider Girl 23.
You will know to find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I've got a Patreon there. Remember to like this video, thumbs this video up, and follow my sister. She's got a YouTube page.
Yeah, YouTube is Spider Girl 23.
Yeah, remember to subscribe to her and to me. Let's go. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna read off the list, the cast. Oh, the ones we see as the main cast of the show. So yeah, I'm gonna read them off right now. Write them down. Got the notepad. But yeah, let's go. Remember the main star, Joel Kinnaman, who plays Takeshi Kovacs. You got Marva Higareda, that's Kristen Ortega. You got James Purefoy, plays Lawrence Bancroft, and Dishin Lachman, who plays Raylene Kawahara. Renee Elise Goldsberry, who plays Quilcris Falconer. Atto Asenda, who's Vernon Elliott. Christine Lehman, who plays Miriam Bancroft. Haley Law, who plays Lizzie Elliott. And Chris Connor, who plays Paul. So yeah. Plus we're going to read a little synopsis for you, just to see what the plot's about, and then we're going to talk more about the plot as we go on. So my sister's going to read the little synopsis out.
Okay. The series takes place over 350 years in the future, in the year 2384. A person's memories have been decanted into cortical stacks, storage devices of alien design, which have been reverse engineered, duplicated in mass, and surgically inserted into the vertebrae at the back of the neck. Physical bodies are called sleeves, disposable vessels that can accept any stack. Takeshi Kovacs, a political operative with mercenary skills, wakes up 250 years after his sleep is terminated, and he is given a choice of either spend the rest of his time in prison for his crimes, or to help solve the murder of one of the wealthiest men in the settled worlds, Lawrence Bancroft, James Purefoy. Takeshi was the sole surviving soldier of those defeated in an uprising against the New World Order 250 years prior.
Alright guys, as you heard, it's like a futuristic story. And Joel Kinnaman is like the center of it. He's basically playing this man out of time storyline, like a Captain America type character. And his main antagonist is James Purefoy. So he's like this rich, wealthy, immortal type because he can back up his stacks to like a cloud, like we have nowadays, we have the cloud. So he's got like a cloud in the sky that can back up his information, his soul, in other words, to a satellite that can back up every 48 hours. So yeah, so they can basically live forever in that regard.
In other people's bodies.
Yeah. So yeah, so we're following him, and he meets a couple of characters along the way, as you would expect for a TV show. And you know what? This show is like really good at like character building and plot building. It's really good in that respect, because you got other characters in there. You got Ortega, Christian Ortega, which is the cop. It is some Hispanic female character. She's like almost like a co-lead almost at this point. She's oddly chasing around Joel Kinnaman's character Takeshi Kovacs for some reason that we find out later on. But she seems to be like this nuisance to him, because he gets brought back from the dead to solve this murder for James Purefoy, because someone murdered him and he doesn't know who did it, because he died before he could back up his stack, his memory, to the cloud. So they didn't know who did it. So he's basically bought Takeshi Kovacs, Joel Kinnaman, to solve his murder. So yes, that's basically the main premise of the story. And James Purefoy is almost like this pantomime villain almost, because he's always just antagonizing Joel Kinnaman, and he's focused on himself in this case, but yeah, he's always antagonizing, which doesn't make any sense. Which is, he just likes to be shown how powerful he is and how authoritative he is, that he can do anything he wants and had no repercussions for it. So, and also you meet his wife, Miriam Bancroft, played by Kristen Lehman. She's like this weird seductress. I don't know what she's like. This weird character. But yeah.
Wife's
Speaking
pretty
of,
sick.
speaking of it.
Very perverted character.
Yeah, so you got her now.
Twisted.
She's another part of the puzzle, and throughout all this time, he's having Joe Kinnaman's character is having these flashbacks of his woman that he used to love years ago, but as the show goes on, this woman called Kilchrist Falconer, played by Renee Elise Goldsberry, it's black actress. She's playing. It's almost like a love interest, but from his past. But she helped shape him who he is today, because he's almost like he's an assassin, rebel, revolutionary. Because he was part of this faction that was trying to take down James Purefoy's type of people, the Immortals. They didn't want people to live forever. So yeah, because she was like the leader of that, and she recruited Joe Kinnaman, Takeshi, to the clan to try and take down the Immortals. Because later on, as we see, Kilchrist was the one who actually created the stacks, and we was like, "What?" Innit?
Yeah, that was a twist.
Yeah, come teach we want it.
Yeah, I was surprised that she was the one who created the stacks, because when they were showing her with the clan and all that, her group, that she was against it. So I found it very strange that she wanted to destroy her own creation. So it was a good twist.
That's what I'm saying. And his sister, Dishes was it Lackman? Yeah, Raylene, his sister. She's was basically with him at that time as well when she was getting recruited to join the rebellion, and she doesn't want anyone else to be with her brother. She's just so jealous. She's a jealous character, so jealous that she killed the entire rebel alliance. She killed the entire alliance just to keep her brother to herself. She didn't want her brother getting killed or getting involved in all this killing the immortals nonsense. Basically destroying immortality. She didn't want immortality to be destroyed.
She wanted to be immortal, so she doesn't want them to destroy the stacks or let's say the brain behind the stacks. If they destroy that, then she won't be immortal anymore. She'll just be like a normal human being, like all the rest of the people down below on the ground.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So the sister is like sinister. She's like this. She as the show goes on, she becomes like the main villain, because she's basically controlling. She's like a puppet controlling all these people. She's even controlling James Purefoy's character and his wife. So basically, she's the one who's actually playing all these people off against each other, getting people killed, getting all these other people killed. And also, there's no character that I mentioned yet. Basically a character called Vernon Elliott, played by Atol Asando. This guy, he's almost like he's crazy person, but like we get to like his character and get to follow his character as it progresses. Because Takeshi meets him, it's like this guy's just a military, he's just crazed because of his daughter. But his daughter got killed, and he was and basically Takeshi had to solve that murder because it was tied to the murder of James Purefoy's character, Lawrence Bancroft. So he joins Takeshi's little crew because he's got another member as well called Poe. He owns this establishment, this hotel. It's like an AI, and he's like this crazy AI. And so basically, Vernon works with Takeshi to try and help his daughter called Lizzie Elliott, because she died, and he enlisted the help of Takeshi and Poe to try and almost rehab her back into society, because he's saying no one else can help me. I'll follow you if you guys can help me. So Takeshi enlists Poe to help Lizzie Elliott to try and come back to normalcy, because she's mind's kind of broken, her stack's kind of ruined. So he's trying to help the stack, and little do we know, Lizzie becomes this powerful hero towards the end. Helps the entire group against Purefoy and the rest of them, and his sister, taking down his sister. Because
What I liked about Lizzie's character was because she was supposed to be broken, which reminded me of Matt Hardy actually, wrestling terms. Yeah, but later on, it's like weirdly it helped her to become more powerful than she already was, because psychologically she was damaged. But later on, it's like she became, let's say the person who was helping her, who was that AI called
Poe.
He helped her,
Played by
but
Chris
she
Connor.
became by Chris Connor. But he helped her become more powerful than himself. We realized this afterwards, because in the beginning, she couldn't really speak or anything, and her father was worried, thinking that she wouldn't be able to become her normal self again. But this time, strangely enough, she became more powerful than everyone else. In the end.
And exactly. She became so powerful, it was crazy. She became like a simp. She was like a simp, but she kind of went beyond her programming and kind of just became like a juggernaut almost. It's crazy.
Was it like that film? Is it 1950s?
I think. Oh, which one?
Film with
Which
the
film?
AI. The
Yeah.
AI took over.
Yeah. These.
Space Odyssey?
Yeah. Was it Space Odyssey?
Not Space
No, it
Odyssey.
wasn't Space Odyssey. It wasn't Space Odyssey. Nah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but there's old AI. But there's
Find it.
she became she brought past her programming. She basically evolved past it.
Evolved.
So she basically got her own body now, created her own form. She uploaded herself to another body and just she actually shaped into the actual form that she went in to her own form. That's how powerful she became. And basically, yeah, she became the hero, and then it basically ends with Takeshi seemingly killing his sister. I don't know. I don't think she's dead.
Oh, we forgot to talk about when Takeshi he had made a clone.
Oh yes,
Clone
how to forget?
himself.
He had a clone that he sent up there to fight his sister and to do all these odd jobs. Oh yeah, I forgot about it. Yeah, he had a clone. He played rock paper scissors to see which one would go up there and stay down on the ground, and then oversee what's going on. So yeah, the clone went up there, and at the end, the clone and him and Takeshi, the original Takeshi, was in this virtual world, and they were saying how would you like how was it? It was in the virtual world.
They wasn't sure who to pick, innit?
Yeah.
To see if they was gonna go up there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, to see which one to go up there and just fight.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
To turn the sister back.
Yeah.
To try and get her back.
Yeah. So that basically, yeah. So basically, at the end, they solved the actual murder because the wife actually killed Vernon's daughter, Lizzie Elliott, and she had a child as well. They didn't even know that, so that she got basically had counts of murder on that top of that as well. So then she got arrested. Lawrence Bancroft, James Purefoy, got arrested too. He shot his own stack out, and he didn't even know what he was actually doing because he's killing all these women as well that he's sleeping with. Yeah, because he's like this serial
Sicko.
Yeah, sicko. He's sleeping with all these women and killing them at the same time, breaking their stacks out. Ah man, it's just crazy. And Takeshi's sister set up all of this. It's just crazy. It's just because she wanted to be that the number one immortal. She wanted to be the number one. But the other immortal was dead. That's what she wanted to do. She wanted to be the number one, the top dog. So yeah, so after all of that, Vernon gets his family back. His wife's got her body back. Let's see who else is there.
Older brother, the son took over.
Yeah, Lawrence Bancroft's son took over the entire Bancroft family now, because his wife's the wife's been arrested,
and
the husband's been arrested.
Next in line.
Yeah, so yeah, so basically Lawrence gave
to be rich.
His riches to the son. So
what he always wanted.
Okay. Yeah, so there's that, and what else? So yeah, so this the Hispanic cop Ortega. Yeah, well, her family died too. We forgot to say that.
Oh, yes.
There was like an assassin throughout this whole show, who was working for the sister, by the way, Takeshi's sister, and he was just going around killing people for the sister. So he kills Ortega's entire family, the mom, the dad, her nieces and nephews. They're dead. So I was like, wow. So then it became like a showdown between her and the assassin. She was fighting the assassin. It was good. It was a good fight as well. If you haven't seen the fight, that's a good fight. Just go back and check that out. And yeah, so basically, it ends with Takeshi resolving these issues with Ortega. They part ways because he's gonna find his real love somewhere. Because apparently his sister told her that she was alive somewhere in a stack. So she hid her somewhere. So he's gonna try and find her. Quilchrist Falconer, yeah, try to find her. Yeah, so basically ends with that. He's just gone out trying to find her now. So that's basically gonna probably lead into season 2 That's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm hoping anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, Tisha, think about it.
I'm just thinking that maybe season 2 the sister might come back even though she died. But I'm thinking that she probably did back her sister up, even though she was saying that she believes that she wasn't backed up completely, and because the brother said that she only had one sleeve left, and that was the sleeve that she was wearing. But I still think that she might come back in season 2
Exactly. I don't think
because
she's
she
dead either.
backed us up somewhere in some vault or something. So that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I don't think she's dead either. To be honest, I don't. I think Raylene is too smart for that. Takeshi's sister is too smart to not back up get any other clones out there somewhere. Even if it's just like a low-level clone, I don't care. It's someone out there, somewhere out there. She stacks in someone somewhere. She'll back up somewhere. That's what I think. But yeah, what these closing thoughts? Closing thoughts.
Well, I was gonna say that I liked Altered Carbon. At first, I wasn't too sure because I didn't understand what the heck was going on. But as soon as I watched more and more of it, it was more.
Yeah.
It got better as it went along.
Because the thing is, they throw out all these names. Envoy. Yeah, because then we got touched on that really. But we talk about Envoys. It was like an assassin made by the government to basically quash any other threats, and they're basically trained to the height of their abilities. So yeah, so there's Envoys, all these other names that you get throughout at the beginning of the show, and you're like, what is going on? Then after a while, it actually leads you into what's actually going on. So there's that as well, because I'm basically put everything out there straight away. It basically saves it later on. Then you start to find out more and more about the world and what the titles and stuff mean and stuff like that. So,
yeah. What else is there? I was just glad that what's that black guy called? With the daughter.
Vernon.
Yeah, Vernon. I'm glad that he got his family back at the end because I thought he was gonna get killed off in the show. I was glad I didn't get killed off.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, sister was like getting scared. We're like, don't die, Vernon. Don't do it. Don't die, Vernon. Don't worry. Do this. You can live. The few times in the show I thought he was dead. I was like, oh my god. I was like, no. But he lived. Got his family back. I'm good. So yeah, closing thoughts from me. For me, this is a 5 out of 5 show. It's a good show, man. It's complex. It was greatly shot.
Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix done it again, man. Netflix is another 10 out of 10 show. Just like Punisher, it's another 10 out of 10 show right here as well. It's another 5-star show. The plot, the characters, the music, score is amazing. Might as well like a Blade Runner type feel as well. It's had that the psychedelic lights going on, the trips, the visuals, so great. So this is I'm gonna finish up now. Remember to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We got Patreon. Remember to thumb this video up, subscribe. Tish, where can I find you?
Find me on Twitter at Tisha Salmon and Facebook. The name, you can just type in Tisha Salmon and
we'll put in the description box below.
On YouTube, the Spider Girl 23. You can also find me on there. If you type in Tisha Salmon, I'll come up anyway. Yeah, Tisha Salmon's actually got that videos where she does like more acting stuff on her channel. So Dreams Part 1 and Dreams Part 2. Popular. Yeah. Yeah, so it is. I did some filming as well. I helped Tisha out sometimes. Little sis out sometimes. So yeah, you know, follow me at the usual places where I said. Yeah. I'm out. Remember, watch Altered Carbon. It's on Netflix. So good. Watch the whole show. Don't get sidetracked. Don't get distracted. Watch the show. Watch it closely. Got to focus when you watch the show. It's kind of complex. But yeah, I'm out. Remember, have a great day. Bye. Peace. Bye.